Good day. I still remain Mr. Obafemi. We continue our training on Module 7 of Wilco ProStore solution. This Module 7, we are second to the last module on back office, which is the major part of the software, the operational side of the software for management and the owner of the store. Now, on Module 7, there's not too much label on it, which is on this Module 7 we have expenses, customer utility, voucher, barcode, label, printing, and on Module 6 we have talked about stock adjustment, rack, product location, and payment as a recap on previous module. But for this Module 7, this is another features that this software has, again, in terms of managing expenses and also some features about voucher, barcode, label. And for customer utility, there's not much there. We are still working on the customer utility, but we still need some update and some upgrade on this, some updates on it, which now I will focus my training on expenses, voucher, and barcode, label, printing on this Module 7. And under the expenses, we have two sub under the expenses, which is expenses type master and expenses master. Now I will explain that. Under expenses type master, which is it contains, it's like this is where you create your expenses type. All these ones are created. It's something we can delete and remove or update. But on this training system I'm using, this expenses type has been created to it. But if you have any other one, you can add it to it. But I will do an example. Now under this one, there is electricity bill, fueling, maintenance, transportation, which are the major, for me probably. I say all these 4 things that is almost common in every store. Probably you want to pay for electricity bill, buy fuel to generator, do some maintenance within the store premises, electrical issues, plumbing issues, and so on and so forth. Maybe transportations to send some staff to pick up some items or do some things on behalf of the store. And that is what. Which other expensive type can we bring in, which is still commonly used? Probably let's try and create another one new, and let's think of which one can we bring in. Let me say I've put this transportation already. There's maintenance, there's fueling, the electricity bill. Let's add maybe salary. I don't know if we can put salary or salary, staff salary. Maybe based on casual staff. And can use staff salary. And we save it. We come to salary of staff and okay. And under expenses master, you need to clarify. You need to add the expenses to the master list, which is like the staff salary. Now you pick it here under expensive type. Which expenses are we adding to under staff salary? Could be maybe all your maybe security staff. Security staff. Add them. Maybe cleaner. I don't know. Some people can put cleaner there. Now stuff. Office cleaner. You can say office cleaner. Save. Which other we still add like other category too. Under this one they are under fueling they are diesel. Let me check again. Under petrol also they add it under fueling. PACN under electricity bill. Plumbing work under maintenance. And system repair, maintenance. Probably also we can still add renewal under maintenance. Or support fee, software support fee. Let me put that one. Software support fee. Still under maintenance also. Save it. Now we have added. It depends on your expenses type. You can just create the expenses. These are the expenses. These are the expensive type. Now these two, expensive type master and expenses master. You create the expenses category here, which you can list them down as much as any expense you think will be running in your own store. You put it down and also you create an expenses master entry, which is now I will now go further. After this, there's a place all these things will be applicable for day-to-day operation. Now, okay, we are done with expenses and all this. Let me just put this into notice. These expenses is like one-time setup, unless you have another thing you just want to update or you want to add. They are one-time setup. It's not day-to-day. Now the only place you will need day-to-day is under voucher, where you'll be issuing those expenses out. Now I've talked about customer utility, that we are still working on customer utility, which is the customer master. We have not finalized the update. We designed it to take your customer information and so on and so forth, but we are still working on that. And now I will leave customer utility for now. I will move straight to voucher. Now under voucher, this is when where you run the expenses you run in your store, your day-to-day running cost. Now for example, maybe Miss Bola, Miss Bola is your cleaner. Let me use that word. Let's say May salary, paying May salary by cash. Most of these you pay by cash. And you come to other details here. Click on office cleaner. Okay, diesel. Okay, using staff security. Click on office cleaning. This is the one that is doing office clean. Office, the person that clean, you click and you add it to agree. No, sorry. Probably you pay a 10,000 naira monthly, or 15,000, any amount. Paying most of the cleaner probably they are 10,000 naira or 15,000 naira. Yeah, 10,000. You add it. Now I will need to remove this again to re-add, just to make further clarification. 10,000. Now purpose, you can put notice, you can put note under it if you wish to put note. You could put under the note, you can say May monthly payment for monthly salary, or payment for monthly salary. Now you can bracket, depend how you want to, the store manager want to do this. May, month of May 2020, bracket, and you add it to agree, and you do what? You save. Okay, yes, name is Bola, May salary, details, she collects, she signed. Probably you need to countersign from the store owner or from any superior manager, but there's option of 3 people to sign with the receiver signature, just to confirm. And she signed, they print it out, she signed, they file it on his file as a staff under them. And also they can use it for any other staff too, for payment, monthly payment. They can be using it to create a payment voucher, and probably after that, and sometimes some people will print it, some organization will first print the voucher out, they go for approval, the Oga will approve the payment, sign, approve. Probably on the account too, the store owner will approve. Maybe the store manager too will need to approve. Maybe if they have an accountant you will now approve for payment. This is when we now call. Is the last person that will sign here and pay, and the receiver, the Miss Bola himself, will now sign on behalf of and collect his cash, and they forward this in his own star file, which is normal protocol, just to have a day-to-day running, how you run your expenses, and it shows. Now another expenses you can still run is probably Wale. Mr. Wale is the office assistant. Office assistant Wale is sending to go and get 40 liter 40 liter of diesel. 40 liter diesel. Let me use that word, diesel, to generator. And how much? You can just put any amount. Let me just put maybe 25,000. Okay, you can put notice 40 liter diesel and CP to gas station. Yes, you add it to green and you do what? You save. Save it, print, and also the voucher go for approval for payment. To gain 25,000 to go and get. And if Ogadi wants you to buy up to 40 liter, and they say, oh God, why are you guys buying 40 liter again? I am not approving this. Tell your store manager or your accountant to reduce the liter to 20 liters. You're not buying 40 liters, or 20 is much. We don't have money. 20 liters should be okay for you for the rest of this week. Okay, fine and good. You can come to get data again and look for the transaction, which is this, and change this to 20 liters. Change this to 20 liters. And so 20 liters. Maybe 20 liters is 15,000 naira. Okay. Same story. 20 liters for diesel and CP because it's must to gas station. And now you need to remove this. Okay, you remove this and you do what? You update successfully and you print. Let's change. Do you see that? Because there's a change in the voucher. But if you are using manual voucher, that paperwork is you tear it, you print it all over again. But if something you need to print out, or you send it to Oga for us to review via, can convert it to PDF. And you select PDF under displays. voucher for, you can name it anything. You can call it voucher for diesel. Voucher for diesel. And you put the date in front. You save it in desktop and you mail it or copy it and send it via WhatsApp just for approval. And good and fine. And if some voucher was declined in time of, let me create a new voucher. Let's decline a new voucher. I just try and say probably Mr. Tosin, yeah. Mr. Toyin. It's like, let's check particulars. Is your PACN, the PACN staff want to pay, you guys want to pay them money, payment for PACN, for power, payment, electricity bill, let's say electricity bill, the amount is 40,000 monthly. Our bill payment, our electricity bill payment for electricity bill for, I'm trying to write it fast, for month of April, add it to grid and save and print. And probably Oga did not approve this. It's too much, they can't pay it. How come? How many power do we use in April? How they are bringing this nonsense bill? Call them, let them, probably, it depends. But the purpose of this training is that, okay, you are not paying this voucher anymore, and instead of keeping it on the system, you come to get that again, check, maybe they are not paying you for that, you delete it. Successfully, it's deleted. If you go back, well, it's not there anymore. Now we are done with voucher. The purpose of voucher is just to keep your day-to-day runnings, and you can, at the end of the day, it will show on your accounting report that you spend this on this, 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 and that will also help you to know your expenses, what you spend out from your income, from your sales, daily sales income. Okay, the next one is barcode label printing. Barcode label printing is a design I personally liked, that can use it if you have a good quality printer and a thick paper that can use for it to divine your shelf price. Let me do an example. It's not the one that this barcode label printing is not the one. We are not talking about a new barcode that you want to generate a new barcode for your product. No, it's for existing products on your store that you have saved on the system, on the product, under the product master, your existing items. Now let me do an example of what I mean by. Now let's put a product here, which is Coca-Cola. Now, do you see now? Under the Coke, it sort out a Coca-Cola 1 liter, Coca-Cola 50 cl, Coca-Cola is 0 sugar 60 cl. Now, let's assume it's still showing you that you have 84 of this, and you guys sell this 119. You have 307 of this, 168 of this. And the purpose of this product is to, this barcode label is to if you want to stick price on your product, or if you notice that most of the barcode on some product are not to scan them is difficult, probably you want to reprint it and stick it on the product. But for me, the purpose of this is just to put it in front of the product on the shelf where you shelf. Let me show you how it look like. Let's work with Coca-Cola 1 liter. I want check this, and we need, let's say we have 4 shelf, or we have 4. Let's just generate 5 of this for this. Generate now. Can you see? Now the name of your store is in front, the barcode number, and the product and the price. Now you can print it out, you cut it, you place it in front of the shelf. Now the customer can see your store name, see the price. This thing is common in ShopRite. Probably when you get to ShopRite, you will see the product and the price, everything in form of a barcode in front of each product on the shelf side. You can print it out and paste it and place it in front of the shelf, or stick it on some product if you really want to stick it. But there is a barcode machine which is different from, there's a barcode machine which you can also use for a product house. Some product with experience, I noticed some product does not have a barcode on them, maybe from the manufacturer. Or if you really want to make use of barcode, you can get a barcode machine you can uniquely generate a barcode for that product, uniquely generate a barcode, but not an official barcode for that product. You just uniquely generate it in your own store, just to secure the product and for them to make use of barcode scanner to sell the product out as faster as possible, instead of sorting the name. But the purpose of this barcode label is just to print it out and stick it in front of the shelf, and customer can see the price and see the product size, which it make it more suitable and more fashionable. For now, if you notice, this is generating this barcode, the one that this product has. If you check this Coca-Cola 1 liter and this barcode is the one that follows, is the brand, is the barcode, official barcode. And also, if you want to create this also, you can generate 5 copy. It depends on the number you need, and the price will be there, and your store name will be on the front edge, and you send it to printer with a thick paper, because if you are using a flexible A4 paper, it will not too bold. But you can use a concrete paper to print it, white concrete paper, and you cut it, you place it in front of the shelf, you stick it there, which it make it more fashionable and fine. And if you are sending it to printer, you connect your printer to your system, not your docket printer, not your receipt printer. I'm not talking about your receipt printer here. I'm talking about a printer, HP printer, or any other brand printer you may have. Don't connect it to your Docker printer. That one is, you can't print A4 paper. Your Docker printer is meant to print HTML and printing HTML paper, POS paper. Now you can connect, for example, if you can connect it to, if you have an HP printer, which is like HP LaserJet Professional or Kano brand, you can connect to any of these and it will print it out. But you must first install the printer on the system you are trying to use to print, and you can copy it out, you can export it out, and you print it elsewhere and come back and print it. You can export it out. If you are exporting it out, you can use it, you can save it as Microsoft Word. There's an option, save type. You select Microsoft Word and you save it, and you copy and you print, and you come back and cut it and place it on the shelf. For barcode label printing, we have done with that. And for generate, let me explain this. This command, generate one copy. If instead of using number, you can just click on this, automatically you generate one copy for you and you send it to the printer. Or if you want to do multiple copy, you put the number, and you can search product by category instead of using product name. I believe by now you should understand how to sort by category and barcode, household, anything that fall under household. You can now sort if you don't know the name and you want check what you need, and you can sort by barcode also for the product, and from there you can print it out. Thank you for listening for module 7. God bless you.